Los estudios de Canal 44.
It's not hard to find the lead story in Juarez. On this day, 5 people gunned down. Now journalists are the new targets. A Juarez cameraman barely escaped this grenade attack. His boss has a new job description.
Preserve the lives of the people who are out there reporting and covering stories. We don't want to be heroes.
Those involved in news coverage have a saying that's also a warning that journalists stay alive in this city, sometimes because of what they don't report.
It's just that you have to censor yourself in a way that you're not going to get into trouble.
Journalists are being killed in increasing numbers, almost a dozen this year, or 4 kidnapped until their TV outlet broadcast a message dictated by one of the cartels, leaving many angry about stories now being hushed up by terrified reporters. It's the latest effect of the 4-year anti-drug war. Before the drug war started, Americans were advised to avoid border areas. Now, Americans are being warned away from all of Mexico, especially the northern third of the country, leaving some fearing that Mexico is spinning out of control. But others say the violence could also mean the cartels are running scared.
We're seeing the cartels for the first time fearing the government, fearing the rule of law in Mexico.
It's a war fought with American weapons for the American market. 80% of the 75,000 guns seized in the last 3 years came from the U.S., fighting over a $40 billion business, virtually all for the U.S. That $40 billion is nearly as much revenue as Pepsi collected last year. In Juarez, some murders are just horrific mistakes. Marcos and Jose were at a party for the AA baseball team. Gunmen thought the party was for a cartel gang, also known as AA, and massacred 13, mostly teenagers. Luz Marie Davila told us, they still hope for justice. But Juarez is seeing escalation. The first use of a car bomb hitting paramedics trying to save a life. Paramedic Nancy Paz Morris was hit by shrapnel. The person who did this, she says, has no heart. Paramedic Philip Caldera has dizziness from his head injuries. He called it an attack like 9/11. Juarez has become the murder capital of the world. 2,600 dead last year. And the death toll could be higher this year, on track to a staggering 3,000. Many Mexicans feel that their country is in the midst of chaos that could break it apart, all so Americans can get their fix. Barry Peterson, CBS News, Juarez, Mexico.